Oh, what is happening, y'all? Jay here, back again with another Hollow Knight Silksong guide. And today I'm going to show you how to complete the Jubilana quest line, which is going to unlock a new shop that has a simple key and one of the last craft metal. So let's do it. And as usual, you can find all the timelines in the description. So we start this quest by heading over to the Songclave quest board and accept the Wandering Merchant quest line. Now we need to head west and up from the Bellheart Bellway to find Jubilana. So this quest involves doing other mini quests as well, and I'm going to show you the exact sequence you need to follow to complete the main quest as quickly as possible. These other quests include Building Up Songclave quest, Balm for the Wounded quest, the Lost Pins quest, and finally, to end the complete quest line, we come back a full circle with Jubilana in the Lost Merchant quest, and completing that will offer you a new shop. So you want to head west from here, and this is where we are on the map. So from here, you wanna head west and down to enter, no, not this section, but the one below this, where you have to fight a couple of enemies, and once you defeat them, Jubilana is gonna pop out, and that would complete the Wandering Merchant quest line.
Hasbin? Cadestre.
Next, we want Sherma to arrive at the Songclave settlement, and for that, we now want to head back to the settlement and we want to complete the Building Up Songclave quest by donating 300 rosaries. Once you do that, you wanna fast travel away from Songclave, and when you return again, you're gonna find Sherma. So now you wanna speak with Sherma and exhaust all of her dialogue, and once you do that, you want her to move to her next location. So for her to do that, you want to head over to the bench at Memoriam, and when you come back, Sherma would have moved to Whiteward. Upon your return, you will find Sharma has moved from the Songclave settlement, and we will have a new quest called the Balm of the Wounded. Now, follow me to the bench in Whitewood, and from there I'm gonna do a step-by-step guide on how to reach Sharma. So from this bench, you wanna end up going right. So if you have already opened up the pathway, you can skip ahead. Or else, you can follow me through a series of narrow paths to open up your way forward. So from here, you wanna cross over and go to the narrow path up ahead. But if you're low on health, you can go up and rest at the bench. So from this bench, drop down and go east through a series of narrow pathway as I lead you to where you can find Sharma. So you want to jump onto this platform and travel west now, where you can get the injector band tool and then enter another room where you have to break a false wall, and there we meet Sharma, who's basically trapped here, and you have to defeat waves of enemies before she can speak to you. And your reward for saving Sharma is a silk spool fragment.
Imagina fora.
Now, before we leave this area, I want to show you another location quite close by to get another silk spool fragment. So, from this bench, you wanna call the elevator and quickly jump down and wait here. When the elevator passes you further up, you wanna jump down, and there we have another silk spool fragment. At this point, we have two more quests remaining. One is the Find Pins quest, and the second is the Lost Merchant quest. So let's go back to the quest board in Songclave and activate the Find Pins quest line. So to complete this quest, we head over to the Bellheart Bellway and keep defeating these enemies who are just to the left of the bench. Do this a few times and you'd have gained enough lost pins to complete the lost pins wish. So now let's return back to the Songclave settlement, and interacting with the quest board would mean that we have completed the wish. Next, you wanna fast travel out once again, and when you return, we'll have another quest, strengthening Songclave, and completing this quest is as easy as donating 500 rosaries, which I'm sure you have by now because of constant farming of the enemies near Bellheart Bellway for the lost pins. And you want to now fast travel in and out one more time to trigger Jubilana to leave Songclave, and doing so will trigger new quests to pop up at the quest board, one of which is the Lost Merchant Wish. So accept that. So with the wish accepted, let's head back to the memoriam. So you want to do some climbing here to then travel east, and I'm going to tell you where you want to drop down to first get the map of the area. Drop down and head east where you can find the memoriam map for free. And then you're gonna find this secret passage up top which will lead us to a new area, and here you can find Jubilana under attack. So save Jubilana from the enemies and then speak to her, which will complete the Lost Merchant quest. Also, on a side note, if you continue going east, you have a secret false wall which you can break to get to putrefied ducks, and this area has one of my favorite items of the game, and that's the long claw. That video comes out tomorrow. Anyways, once you return back to Songclave, you'll have Jubilana waiting for you with a new shop filled with the complete set of goodies you can buy off of her. So that about does it for this one. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.